Ready to go now. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. And here it comes. That misses the zone. And we're underway here this afternoon. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And he held back, according to Rusty Valentine. Kicks and fires. And there's the strike. Two on the way. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fly ball down the line. The Rosarena after it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. One away. So up next, Gunnar Henderson. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The punch out there, and there are 2 outs.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Anthony Santander in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Automatic double?
It's automatic double. It's not a ground rule double. Cedric Mullins in the box here lets that one go for a ball. There's a strike.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And the runner stays where he is. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And now the count is even.
It's a good take.
Two now. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Hard hit left side. The throw to first, and that is the 3rd out of the. And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. And a pitch. One of the things that's cool is Rodriguez, even as young as he is, has formed kind of a neat relationship with Ichiro Suzuki. They met back in 2019 when Julio asked to take a photo with Ichiro, and the relationship has grown since then. Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 1-2.
Well, no surprise that as a kid, Julio Rodriguez says he admired Alex Rodriguez, Manny Ramirez, David Ortiz, and Ichiro Suzuki, among others, as far as guys he looked up to in the big leagues. And those are some pretty good players, in my opinion.
Now the number 2 hitter, J.P. Crawford.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Henderson makes the grab, 2 down. Luke Raley will hit next. That's in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Kicks and deals. Bounced up the middle. And it gets by him. So 2 down. Turner climbs in on that right side. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
It's 0-1. He's going.
Runner on the go. This one in the air center field. And there's a hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Bounced out to short. Henderson over to first in time. That ends the second inning, set to go. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. The other way. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. And that's a leadoff double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
1-1.
The 1-1. And downstairs. That's a little bit low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. Here's Eloy Jimenez. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. At the belt and fires. Now this is in the air down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Next offering misses. And the count 1-2. No outs. Runners at first and second. Next pitch is outside. And misses inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Jackson. Holiday waiting on deck for the Orioles. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Second inning here, no score. And now it's even up.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Strike 2.
1-2 for count.
And there's a ball.
2-2.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to Polanco. They get 1. And that's 2. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the second. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. That one misses in the dirt. Burns, a former All-Star. He throws a cutter, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a miss. And 1-1. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. And he'll be safe at first.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Jorge Polanco at the plate now. That's ball 1. And he drops it down the third baseline. They get him, but it was pretty close. Mitch Garver up to hit here. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Here's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive.
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The throw's offline. He's saved, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Rodriguez at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but
runner takes off for third. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're dialed into the show. Back at T-Mobile Park, all set for the start of the inning. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. First offering misses the mark. Adley Rutschman seeing a first overall pick out of Oregon State. What a college career he had. He helped the Beavers win the 2018 College World Series, and he was named the most outstanding player of the tournament.
Yeah, I found it interesting that in his rookie season, many baseball experts said that he was the best catcher in the big leagues at the time.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. That misses the zone. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Henderson batting with 1 down takes a strike. The next offering misses, and it's 1-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Back in Seattle as we go to the last of the third. And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-1. That's down and in. Righty to the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Mountcastle hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Luke Raley getting ready to hit. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Raley hitting third in the lineup, and he was drafted in the 7th round. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone.